because so many of us have lived a lifetime of people pleasing and often without realizing just how deeply it's wired into our nervous systems.
Because when our nervous system associates saying no with danger, it makes it impossible. It can feel impossible to speak up.
As an adult, my whole body would react as if I was in danger, and it would happen in the blink of an eye.
And so, if we can get into that supported body access to that no that's coming from a calm strength. Welcome back, everyone, to the Healing You Method podcast. I'm Gail Donohue here with my dear friend and co host, Gloria Lybecker. And today we're exploring a very tender but powerful theme looking at sacred boundaries, saying no from a regulated place.
Yeah, thank you, Gail. I am really glad that we're diving into this because so many of us have lived a lifetime of people pleasing and often without realizing just how deeply it's wired into our nervous systems. Boundaries can feel really threatening and even dangerous because our body remembers times when no meant disconnection or punishment.
Oh gosh, yes, I can relate to this. And this is like so important because when our nervous system associates saying no with danger, um, it makes it impossible. It can feel impossible to speak up. Even if logically, like we know it's healthy to set a limit, our body can flood us with sensations, a tight throat, a lump in our throat or our chest being tight, and like a sense of withdrawing and shrinking and getting small.
Yeah, exactly. For me as a child, staying quiet, that was my go-to survival strategy. And my system learned that belonging depended on keeping the peace, or that was my belief that I developed. So when I first began setting or practicing setting boundaries as an adult, my whole body would react as if I was in danger. And it would happen in the blink of an eye. And what I've learned is my nervous system wasn't wrong. It was doing its best to protect me.
Yeah. And I think like for myself, what I found in doing this work and transitioning to learn this healthy no, I know that I've thought, okay, I'll find the right words. If I find the right words, I'll be able to set this boundary. But it's been challenging and really difficult. So I'm wondering, Gloria, can you talk to us about what comes first? Does the script come first, or do the sensations come first?
Well, that's really key to recognize the truth. Our body, our mammal body, it has wisdom that actually precedes language. And so we have different, when we think about the brain in the palm of the hand, we have different systems, the three different systems. And it's evolution. We went from the brain stem to then having the limbic system, which is our emotional alarm system. And it was a lot later that the evolution of our prefrontal cortex came about, where our wisdom and our thinking like that comes. And when we believe our body believes we're in danger, boom, we lose that. So this other system takes over quicker, right? So
Yeah.
a quickening heartbeat, when you have a contraction in the belly, or for me, I would go numb. These are all signals. And when we ignore them, we try to ignore them and we try to just power through. We shift ourselves into a place that's not really authentic. And so it can feel really powerful. I mean, not powerful, it's forceful, but it's mechanical. And when we can choose and develop this with accompaniment, is what I found I needed. When we can pause and actually listen to the sensation, begin to notice where we feel it in our body, and then gradually bring in our words, we can develop a no that can land from a place of of clarity and presence.
Yeah, that difference is so profound, because you know um, that brain stem and our limbic system, it's like 500, 300 million years old. So we can't outthink it. So it's definitely that body comes forward first and is keeping us safe. And so if we can get into that supported body, access to that no that's coming from a calm strength, that makes such a difference compared to something that's scripted.
No kidding. Well, how about right now? Let's just go ahead and practice something very simple. And so, if you're listening to Gail and I right now, this is, and it's safe for you to do so, and invite you to place your feet on the ground and begin to notice your breath.
Yeah, and then just gently lengthen your spine, allowing your shoulders to soften down and back. And this posture helps to communicate to our body some steadiness and, bringing some dignity and confidence for us.
Yeah. And now take a slow inhale through your nose and then a long exhale through your mouth. And as you do this, really notice and feel the support of the ground beneath you.
And then here in this posture, I would invite you to place a hand on your heart and your other hand on your belly, and let your body know, I am safe, I can choose.
Mm. And when you're ready, just let a simple, clear no emerge. Not from your head, but from your grounded body. Just one word, no.
Yeah, just noticing that for myself. Like even just taking 30 seconds to reset can help transform the energy of how you're going to be speaking and help embody this calm no with this boundary setting.
Yeah. Oh, I love that we got to practice this together. Because boundaries, they truly are not about pushing others away. They really are about protecting the sacred space of our own aliveness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really about us acting for us. And so when we can say no from a regulated place, we create room for our authentic yeses to flourish and be welcome as well.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear how this practice landed for you. And also be sure to tune in to the next time for our episode. It will be integration over information, turning insight into embodied wisdom.
Ah, yes. Insight into embodied wisdom. That sounds like a very powerful conversation. So until then, may you honor your own sacred boundaries with compassion.
Mm.